Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to day number 2 of Shmuptember. My name is Badrrito, and I'll be kicking off the day with a little shooting game. Obviously not not a typical shmup that you saw last or yesterday and what's planned today. So we're gonna break off the action a little bit with Metal Slug. So I don't think Metal Slug needs some introduction, but we're gonna probably introduce it quickly. It's Run and Gun by SNK. It was spanned across, I think, 8 games. So this is the second game that came out in 1998 on the Neo Geo. And we'll be playing the, I would say, not the original. This is a sort of a modified version that gets rid of the slowdown, because Metal Slug 2 is very notorious for slowdowns, and this one gets rid of it, so we want to make the experience a little bit better. But yeah, it's a lot of running, a lot of gunning, so we'll be doing this for the next 40 minutes, and very excited to be here. So without further ado, let's start. Put in the credits, and okay, no, not this. I don't want this. Alright, yeah, sorry. I don't know what happened, but yeah. So yeah, this game you have 3 buttons. Shooting, you can shoot, you can jump, and you can throw bombs. That's all you need as a super soldier. And we're gonna be killing a lot of soldiers here. So we start in the desert. This is stage 1. Typically for arcade games, stage 1 is kind of a tutorial for the game, so it's gonna be relatively easy. Yeah, as I said, Metal Slug 2 is the second game, came out in 1998, and it improved on the first game pretty much gameplay wise. The only thing that sucks for it is basically the slowdowns, but we're not playing that version here, so we'll be playing the you know, more smoother version. Obviously, it doesn't make the game unplayable, but it just makes it a little bit more tedious, and also it takes more time to clear. But yeah, so we start in the desert. We're gonna be killing those soldiers. This is the first mid-boss. So in this game, you have basically your typical weapon, and then you have your upgrades. So we have the heavy machine gun. And as you saw, obviously, everyone is very familiar with the announcer, who announces the weapons every time you take them. So this is, yeah, heavy machine gun. It's a very good weapon. It's limited, obviously, ammo, so you won't be able to use it forever. But it's a very good weapon. Now, so Metal Slug 1 was basically introduced vehicles, and the Metal Slug 2 actually improved on the formula. So instead of getting on a Metal Slug, you get on basically different vehicles. They're all called the Slugs at the end. So this is the Camel Slug. You're riding the camel. So unlike, for example, the Metal Slug, this one, if you get hit, you die instantly. So it doesn't protect you from hits. As you know, Metal Slug, when you get on the slug, you get up to 3 hits. But certain slugs, you only get one hit. The first boss of the game, since we have a lot of bombs, we're gonna be spamming those bombs in typical Metal Slug fashion. So yeah, and he goes on like this. If you have a lot of bombs, you can spam them. So this game is not as abusable in terms of bombs as the first one, but if you don't die and you carry your weapon, or your bombs to the boss, it makes the boss much easier. Alright, so stage 1. Stage 2, we get into the pyramids. We keep our slug, but we'll be losing it, so we're gonna just basically throw it on these guys. Here you have some hidden POWs. This one gives you bombs, the other ones just give you points. Alright, inside the pyramid, have these little bats that we kill. They don't really harm you, they're just for points. Another POW here. So if you rescue 10 POWs and you keep them by the end of the stage, 10 or more POWs, you actually get a great bonus. 100,000 more extra points. So hopefully, if we don't die in these stages, we should be able to have a lot of great bonuses. So these mummies, if you actually, if they hit you, you don't die instantly. You just, yeah. So you just gotta try it out here, and then so you become a mummy, and then you just need the potion, as you saw earlier. You need the potion to actually get heals. And if a mummy hits you again, as you are a mummy, so if you become a mummy and the mummy hits you again, or if you get hit by anything else, it's instant death.
Thank you.
Okay, so this section is relatively easy. Just need to make sure not to get hit by the bats. There's a little secret here, 50,000, but make sure you get away, because otherwise the bomb actually kills you. Yeah, so in terms of so Metal Slug 2 actually has a lot of variety compared to Metal Slug 1. Has a lot of, like, also more platforming compared to the second one, compared to the first one. Like this stage, typically this is the only stage where there is more platforming. Typically there is not as many platforms, but yeah, it's pretty fun, relatively easy. If you go to the right, you can actually get a secret, but it's a bit risky, and since it's a 1cc run, we're not gonna do that. Alright, here we just kill these mummies. Flame Shot actually is very, very good in this game. It has a lot of... it does a lot of damage. It has good range, and also pretty powerful. Here you have a little secret over here. Another secret over here. And then we're gonna go over here. Get these. So this section next near the boss, pretty good. So technically, usually I like to fight the boss, but here I think we're just gonna take it safely. So if you jump, oh my god, okay, I messed up the strat, but it's okay. Okay, almost, I thought I would die, but thankfully I didn't die. Okay, we messed it up a little bit. Oh yeah, okay, we have to fight him legit, but oh my god. That was a bit sketchy. Typically, I like to use a little trick to lock the boss in place, but I did a poor job, so I didn't lock him. But yeah, as you saw, this fight can be tricky. Thankfully, I know how to fight him legit.
Mission.
But it can be very, very difficult, because if he miss a platform and he does this charges at you, you're gonna die. And I was pretty surprised that I didn't die, actually. I was expecting to die, but yeah, we didn't die. So all good. Okay. Stage 3, little train. Not that difficult. You just make sure to actually get the enemies one by one here. Don't scroll the screen too fast. The one mistake when like people play Metal Slug in general, and also running guns, is they spawn a lot of enemies and just like go guns blazing. And that's actually a very, very risky strategy, especially if you don't know the spawn, if you don't know how, where all the enemy placements is. So one little trick is, yeah, don't spawn a lot of enemies at the same time. Take your time to basically kill the enemies. Okay, these guys. Okay, we're gonna make sure not to let these guys throw grenades because it gets a little bit difficult. I really like this stage, especially the backgrounds. Pretty fun. Okay, here these guys, you need to throw bombs at them. Okay, this guy is not too bad. I'm Slug, exactly. Alright, this is good. Alright, little secret here. Hidden pals. We're gonna try to do the long jump, and we got it. 50,000. It's a bit risky, but it's not that difficult. It's just like if you mess it up. Here, you get these little enemies here, but we're gonna try to kill them as fast as possible. Yeah, this part is a bit tricky because you have the machine gun, and it doesn't. You get blocked in this area. So here you just do this. Alright, good. Okay, another slug. This is the chopper slug, or I don't know what they call it. I think it's called something specific, but I forgot the name. So little chopper. Yeah, we gotta try to keep it for the boss, because it's gonna make the boss relatively easier. Alright. Yeah, this is the turbo hack. Yeah, copy paster. Yeah, this is basically a hack made by Trap15, streamer, and he basically got rid of the slowdown. He didn't get rid of the slowdown completely. He got rid of some of the slowdown to make it like closer to the experience from Metal Slug X. Yeah, this game gets compared a lot to Metal Slug X for good reasons, because X was supposed to basically improve on the gameplay, or at least improve the slowdowns, and also improve the types of weapon. It was kind of like the X was kind of the remake of 2. But unfortunately, it gets a lot of like people who play X, they say that 2 is not good, which I kind of agree, because X, in my opinion, is a better game. But for people who play 2, like me, who played it first, feel like 2 is a better game. And for me, it's just for nostalgia, because I played Metal Slug 2 first, so it's kind of like has a lot of nostalgia value to me. Alright, stage 4. Stage 4 is in Chinatown, and this is where the game introduces a new gimmick that wasn't present in the first game. And you're gonna see it soon. So as you see here, Chinatown, got a lot of food here, so we're gonna try to eat as much as possible. But the problem, when you eat a lot of food, this is what happens. You become fat. And being fat actually has some advantages gameplay-wise in terms of damage. So your bullets become much faster, but the drawback is that you actually your hitbox become bigger, and you're a bit less fast, or you're slower compared to the normal one. Here we're just gonna destroy these, take the bombs, take all the weapons, and onto this little wall here. Try to destroy it as fast as possible. We're gonna wait. Actually, no, we're good, we're good. So rocket launcher, as you see, it's a bit chunky, but it's also slower. Here we get the diet to actually get back to our normal form. And yeah, just a little note. So Metal Slug 2 actually was the first to introduce different characters. So in Metal Slug 1, you could only play Tarma or Marco. But in Metal Slug 2, it introduced another character, two girl characters, Fio and Eri. So there are no differences gameplay-wise between the girls. There is one little difference, which is very, very minimal, but it's very minimal, but you're gonna see it later. But other than that, it's the same gameplay. And yeah, the only thing with Metal Slug 2 with Metal Slug 1, you could only actually play Marco because of the first player. So if you're on first player, you could play Marco, and Tarma could only be played as a second player. As opposed to here, where you can play any character you want, regardless of your position in the cabinet. Alright, so this is a good section actually, because they give you the slug. In Metal Slug X, they don't give you a slug, so this section is way, way harder. Yeah, we have our little POW here, called Hakoru Taro. He's, yeah, he throws Hadoukens. He's very, very useful sometimes. Because, yeah, he can help you, you know, do damage. And yeah, he's a very, very helpful POW. Yeah, it became very popular, especially in like Metal Slug 3, where he helps you quite a lot. Here he's very helpful, but it's like since you have a slug, you don't really need him. But in some areas, in Metal Slug 3, he's very, very helpful. Alright, so stage 4 boss. So this boss actually, if you're familiar with the game Midnight Resistance by Data East, actually this boss is very, very similar to that. I'm assuming it was a homage to basically that boss from Midnight Resistance. It's a on-ground submarine, or a it's relatively easy, especially if you have the slug. You just stay on the left, you try to destroy all the turrets. And then after that, you yeah, you just take care of the main cannon. So if you're completely on the far left, it's very hard for him to reach you if you jump.
Mission complete.
Alright, that's stage 4. Alright, stage 5. This is where things start to get serious. For Metal Slug 2, anyway. This is where the game really, really starts to become mean. So we're gonna basically just advance and don't take too many risks. Alright, so first one is the choppers. The problem with this stage, or this part of the stage, is that it's a very tricky one. Because you have soldiers on the left, on the right, and then you have all these choppers that go left and right. And we almost got knifed. Yeah, I knew he was gonna do it, so yeah, thankfully I got under him. But yeah, those soldiers, the most dangerous soldiers, are the ones that basically come with the gun. Without the gun. The knife guys are the most dangerous soldiers. Yeah, here we're just gonna try to like kill this chopper here. Watch out of the knife guys. Knife guys are too dangerous. And this funny thing with this stage is that when you eat a lot of food, you don't get fat. It's only on stage 4 that when you eat food, you get fat. I think they just wanted to introduce that gimmick on stage 4 and forgot about it later. Alright, so here we're gonna advance the screen slightly because there is a little secret. Yeah, this little secret. If you advance the screen too much, you're gonna have enemies spawning. So we wanna just collect basically the pals. Alright, let's go. Onto the tunnel. Yeah, this difficulty spikes very, very quickly here. Especially this one. Alright, first time we introduced the laser. So laser is a very, very powerful weapon. And look at her face when you throw I like how her face lights up. But we don't get it for a long time, so here we're gonna rely on our pistol. Alright, so here it's very, very important to okay, good. That was a good section. You really have to know the spawns by heart so that you can actually make sure not to get pinched by enemies. Alright, that was good. Alright, first train. Here we have 3 trains coming up. So if they push you all to the left, you die. So it's important to keep them away. Okay, first out of 3. We have a lot of resources, so this is actually pretty good. If you lose your resources, you might die actually more than once here. Okay, this is good. Excellent. Next. Okay, we have 16 bombs. Typically, you need 10 bombs at least. We're gonna spam all the bombs. And that's it. All right. Alright, on to this section where the game becomes a little bit more interesting to see. It switches from a military action to sort of a, I guess, a Geiger action. Introduces these aliens. But we have the laser, so this is actually a good weapon. So the only difference between the characters here is the fact that the girls actually, it takes them more. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, these guys are super dangerous because they explode. Once they're close to you, they explode, and it's very easy for them to kill you with that explosion. So yeah, the girls actually take more to drop that this thing over here, you know, the thing that we use to drop the weapons. Okay, we just got to take our time here. I think it takes them 5. As opposed to the guys, I think it takes them 4 hits or something like that. Now that we have the slug, we have nothing to fear. And see all these guys here? You just wait here. This is very, very satisfying. Alright, here we're gonna kill this guy off screen just to avoid some problems. Alright, here if you get hit, you get extra gas or damage. And now on to stage 5 boss. So stage 5 boss is relatively easy. It's gonna camp here, wait for him to spawn, and then yeah, just since we have a lot of cannons, a lot of bombs, we're just gonna spam all the bombs at him. And I see that he did the bad attack over here. Yeah, this is the worst attack he could do. And here, this is basically the easiest way to deal with him. Get off the slug, get on the slug. And we're gonna tank the damage because I don't wanna I don't wanna risk it. Oh, actually, we didn't get hit. That was good. So he has 3 attacks that he can do, and most of them are relatively easy. Yeah, this was exactly, this was a throwback to stage 3 boss from Metal Slug 1, where you fight him from the top. And yeah, since we have a lot of bombs, actually we just destroy him.
Mission complete.
Alright, on to the final mission. Final mission is the longest mission in the game. We're gonna start by basically abusing our iframes and get into this area without any issues. Yeah, don't be scared too much of these missiles actually, because you're gonna be able to yeah, dodge them or deflect them. And yeah, there's this guy here who is causing problems, but thankfully he's okay. Okay, there is a little hidden POW here. I'm gonna take it for bombs. This guy here. So in the original game, actually, this part is super laggy. You can see that it's relatively laggy here, but in the original game, it's super laggy. So this is kind of where inputs get dropped and you can actually fall relatively easily. So here, if you jump in between the missiles, you don't get hit. The active hitbox is the top of that missile. But if you jump under, yeah, it doesn't hit you. And we're good. Yeah, we made it. And we're gonna kill these guys because they're a bit dangerous. We're gonna wait here. We have advantage, so we're just gonna hit them over here. Okay, we're good. On to the trickiest part of the stage. The bridge. So the bridge, you just jump and try to advance as much as possible. And we're good, we made it. All right, we got lucky. Okay, this is Alan. Yeah, I forgot to mention. Alan is very, very dangerous, but he gave me very good patterns, so we got through him. Okay, here we're just gonna take our time. We're gonna destroy that barrier because it's annoying. Gotta make sure to actually kill these guys. Yeah, the barrier is super dangerous. Okay, here we're gonna make sure not to actually get killed by the guys. Yeah, this part you have to like make sure to actually advance slowly as possible. Yeah, it was important for me to move to the left so I don't get wrecked by that part. All right, on to the last stretch of the game. All right, here we stay here. We're gonna kill the guys one by one. Okay. Not sure what's going on here. Okay. This stretch is a bit tricky. Alright, it's important to keep track of the guys because there's guys from the left, guys from the right, and guys from the top. But thankfully... Oh my god, okay, that was good. Excellent. We're gonna get rid of the flame shot because we don't need it. Here it's important to keep the range weapons, so pistol should be good. Here it's important to collect this guy. Here we're just gonna keep the left and kill the guys slowly. This part is, if you want to play it safe, it's not too difficult. You want to speedrun it, it's a bit tricky. But here if you stay on the left and just crouch and shoot, it's a relatively easy part. You just need to make sure not to actually... Yeah, you want to make sure not to advance the screen too fast. Alright, here we're gonna get a weapon. It's gonna take us 8 turns. 5, 7, 8. Alright, 8, okay. Alright, and then we stay on the left. If you want to conserve ammo, you just like press down.
Thank you.
Down and hit and shoot at the same time, and actually it makes things much easier. Alright, so we're gonna wait here. Oh my god. Okay. This is the most dangerous part actually. This is very dangerous because I scrolled the screen too fast and I had like so many enemies to deal with. Alright, we have 50-pound bombs. If we lose our bombs, the final boss is gonna be very, very difficult. So hopefully we can actually maintain those bombs. So as I said, here crouching and shooting, like it's super safe. Alright, last stretch. Okay, good, good. Okay, that was good. Last wave. Last wave of aliens. Alright, so you're gonna kill the last two aliens here. Take the heavy machine gun.
Thank you.
And get to the final boss with 200 machine gun and 51 bombs. Which is pretty good. Pretty good. You want to get to this boss with the most resources possible. But the 1cc can still go down. Because this boss is the hardest part of the game. For one reason, because the drops they give you, it has a ton of HP, and the drops they give you are random. So yeah, we'll see. Exactly. We'll see what's gonna happen with that gacha weapon drop time. Alright, so first phase. This little saucer here. Okay, we get this attack, which is not that difficult to dodge. You just jump here. Once it's about to shoot you, you just jump. This is where the gacha time. Little pig, no problem. Alright, nothing. Okay, nothing. So here we're just gonna stall a little bit.
Heavy machine gun.
Alright, good. Good so far, good. I mean, we did damage to the boss, which is good. So here we're killing the enemies and we're doing damage to the boss. Oh, I might have the dark aliens soon. If you do a lot of damage to the boss, he starts spawning the other types of aliens.
Heavy machine gun.
Oh my god, 600. Okay, I might go for the No, it's still not damaged enough. Yeah, we're gonna try to like Okay, we're gonna try to do much damage to him. Okay, I'm getting trolled. Alright. We'll see. Okay, not the best, but we got enough. Okay, we got enough damage to him. This is not a terrible situation. I just need a good start, and we should be good. The only thing is that my placement is not ideal. I thought I didn't do a lot of damage to him, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We have a chance. 1 CC is probably like very, very close. I'm just gonna need to have a perfect start, and then we're good. So we're gonna try to go to the left as fast as possible.
Machine gun.
No! Oh my god, okay, it's fine, it's fine. We're gonna try to get the, that sucked, but it's alright. Oh my god, almost no miss, almost. Almost deathless. I got greedy, I got greedy. I got greedy because I wanted to get into the tank as fast as possible. But once you get into the tank, it's actually pretty easy. Oh, this is not good. This is not good, guys. Okay, we're just gonna spam a little bit. Almost did the deathless, but it was okay. It was okay. If I waited a little bit to get into the tank, I would have gotten it 100%. But hey, it's still a 1 CC. Yeah, with almost almost time. 41-59. Yeah, thank you for the GGs. Yeah, Damper, Shmax, Genfry, White Hat, Big Mike, Mole. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely a waiting room for the boss. Yeah, like the game is once you know the game a little bit, the game is relatively easy up until the final boss. Maybe the bridge is a bit tricky too, but those two areas are definitely the hardest ones. And yeah, that's Metal Slug 2. Yeah, great game. If you played Metal Slug X first, you're not gonna like Metal Slug 2.
Mission complete.
If you play Metal Slug 2, it's probably gonna be your favorite. So that's my case actually. My Metal Slug 2 is definitely one of my favorites because I played it, you know, first. So yeah, and yeah. So name entry, we're gonna put RGL. Yeah, thank you guys for having me in this marathon. It's good to kick off the second day of RGL, Shmuptember. A lot of good games coming up. Stick around, and yeah, we're just gonna wait for the credits to clear. And yeah, we're good to go. If you want to cut me before the credits, feel free. But otherwise, yeah, thank you for having me. And yeah, hopefully we'll be back on some other marathons. I know there is the horror marathon coming up soon, and also the Co-op Classic, so hopefully we'll be there. And yeah, you get this little credits. Unfortunately, you don't get a lot of cool stuff. In Metal Slug X, actually, they give you a good background to look at. But in Metal Slug 2, it's just this boring credits screen. Yeah, almost no miss. We almost, yeah, it would have been you know, a cake. Over the topping of the cake, or a sundae over the, yeah. But it's all good. It's all good. 1cc is still good in this game. Especially, it's very random. And there's a couple of areas where you can die super quickly. Especially for a one-hit kill game. Yeah. It's all good. The end. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you for having me. And enjoy the rest of the marathon. And yeah, I'll be around in the chat. Take care, everyone.